How we doing, guys? I am Scottish Andy and this is Anything Goes, and it's been several months since I posted any videos. As I have previously mentioned, I am looking to move and I don't really have any good place to do a permanent setup for filming videos at this point. We were originally in the kitchen. Now we've moved into a little part of my living room, which I'm trying to temporarily set up as a little studio. It isn't going to work very well because I can already tell there's lots of echoes in here. But it is what it is. Hopefully you can accept that. Hopefully you can live with it. And I promise you that within the next few months, hopefully I've sold this place. I've moved to a more permanent residence where I can set up a proper studio for all my videos. For just now, I have to apologise. We'll have to live with this temporary setup. Now I've got quite a few videos that I need to make because I've been collecting stuff for a while. This package right here arrived at least 2 months ago, and it's been sitting here and I've been dying to unbox it, but I just haven't had the time, and I haven't really been I couldn't decide how I wanted to lay everything out. So just live with this as it is just now, right? But there's a few videos you guys wouldn't even believe, by the way, because I'm the kind of person that normally when I get something, I have to open it immediately. I have to pick it up from the post office immediately and open it immediately. I have got a few things here I haven't opened yet, and this is one of them. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle, but tonight it's like 20 to midnight, but we are gonna make some videos and we're gonna start getting some videos out on this channel or I'll be damned. All right. Here we go. Now, one of the last videos that I made was in regards to my newly purchased 00 scale Hornby train sets. 2 of them. If you haven't seen those videos, then check them out here. But yes, that was one of the last videos that I made. Since then, I have purchased quite a few different trains that I want to use on that layout. And right here is a package full of goodies that I will need to start making my little miniature layout before I make the full scale layout. I have never done anything like this before, and honestly, it's going to be a couple of months until I can actually make the layout. But what we can do for the time being is we can unbox this, and I will make a few other videos showing you some of the trains that I've purchased in the time being. But we'll start with this. So this is a little Temu purchase with lots of different things that we're hopefully going to use for making the layout when I do that. And without further ado, let's just open this up. Now, I know that people talk about showing addresses and stuff, but nobody's gonna, I'm not big enough for people to be stalking me and looking for where I live. So I'm not worried about that. Not yet. Not yet. What have we got here then? Okay. I don't even remember half the stuff that I bought, so we'll need to just look at it. What do we have here? I have no idea. It's glue. It's PVC glue. Right, let's open this up and have a look. It's PVC glue. So it's just a couple of bottles of PVC craft glue. 120 millilitres each, can you see that? 120 millilitres each, 2 bottles of that, with an application brush, which is actually quite nice. I didn't even know it came with an applicator brush. So you guys can probably guess that that is for putting down some of the track, it's for putting down some other stuff which is in here, the grass, etc. But that's kind of an essential. PVC glue, we'll put that over there with a loud thud. Now, what else do we have in here? We've got quite a lot of different static grasses. What is that? I don't even know what that is. That'll be interesting to see what that is. It's heavy. Well, I don't know what that is. We're going to find out what that is. Anyway, right, so here we've got some different static grasses. We have a bag full of green. Most of it was green. I think I did get different shades of green. And I think I got some darker ones as well. So there's, we've got, I don't know how many bags we've got. Should we count how many bags we've got? We'll count how many bags we've got in here. Right, what do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, There's 8 bags of dark green static grass. 8 bags of dark green static grass. We'll put them back in there again. I've also cut my beard since the last time. You might have noticed that as well. I've cut my beard. Did you notice that? Right, what have we got? This should be more static grass. I'm pretty sure that all this was static. We've got some white. Not really sure what I'm going to do with white static grass. What would you guys use white static grass for? For a snow scene, but there's brown. So we've got some brown static grass. There's more dark green there. Then we've got some lighter green static grass. And I believe that seems to be a little bit darker than that one. So we have multiple shades of green. And we've got some brown and we've got some white. And again, I'm not really sure. Maybe this bag just had all these colours in it anyway. I don't really remember buying white static grass. Lots of static grass. Anyway, which one of these is leaking by the looks of it as well. So what we've got PVC glue and lots of static grass. There is, what is this then? What is this? Is this more static grass? Limited Green, Dublin, Ireland. This is, it's been imported by an Irish company. Well, there you go then. Right, okay. Made in China. This is just more static grass. I have bought so much static grass. Look, it's just more. It's even more static grass. That's what that is. I think that so far we've only unboxed static grass and glue. Let's dig deeper into here, okay? Now, this is not static grass. This is the stuff you glue down, isn't it? I actually don't remember what you would call this. What would you call the stuff that you glue down? We've got a brown, and we've got a green. We've got a brown, and we've got a green. And then we've got an even more green, and that kind of matches some of the static grass. So I think that my thought process was, now correct me if I'm wrong, but my thought process was that I would be putting this down first. So I would put the glue down, and then I would put this down first. I would let it dry, and then you would put another layer of glue over this, and then put the static grass on top of that to give it the layers. That is my thought process. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong, because I don't know what I'm doing. Right, now I have to admit, I'm very curious as to what this is, because it's freaking heavy, man. I don't know what this is. It is super heavy. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. It's freaking heavy as heck, man. This is really heavy. Right, what on earth did I buy? Is it something to do with putting the static grass down? It might be. I know that I did buy 30 amps. Oh! I know what it is. It's a distribution block. It's a distribution block. Because obviously when I do build a bigger layout, I will have to distribute the power to different locations. And that's what this is. This is heavy. This is surprisingly heavy for being a Temu purchase. So there you go, folks. It's a distribution block, which means I can put the power in here. The big massive power connectors can go in here. And then I can spread that power out to different sections of the track. So there you go. That's nice and simple. A distribution block for when I do need to, when I've got a bigger layout. I don't suppose I'll need this on the small layout, but I will need this on the bigger one. So that's what that, I should put that back in its case, shouldn't I? It's a distribution block. How many times can you say distribution block in one sentence? Many times. And I know what the last box in there is going to be. The static grass applicator is what that's going to be. I'm not one of these prepared YouTubers who have a knife on hand. I don't have a knife on hand, so let's use the fingernail. Come on, Andy. What the heck? This normally works. Right, okay. Alternative number 2 is the watch strap. Let's use the watch strap. Here we go. Who needs a knife? You don't need a knife. You just need your watch strap. This should be some track, although I must admit I thought I bought more than this. I will have to go back into my order because I thought I bought more track than this. My order was ages ago, so even if it was wrong, I don't think I could do anything about it now anyway. Because it was so long ago I bought this. Now, I have no doubt that most people will tell you don't buy your track from Temu, and I 100% understand that. This can go down here. I 100% understand the sentiment, don't buy your track from Temu, but this should be the non-steel version, from what I can understand. And to be honest, I will use this on my first layout that I build, which will be a smaller layout. So to be honest, it doesn't really matter what kind of track it actually is, because at the end of the day, it's a small layout. It's not going to be my final full layout. Should we take a look at this though? Let's take a look at it. I'm sure it should be nickel plate or whatever it is. Is it the nickel? I'm sure it was, but they could be lying. I thought I bought curves as well, but apparently I did not. Now I do quite like this because they're brown and it's got that brown sleeper design where you can see the actual wooden pattern on the wood as well. And how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12 of them then, I assume. So we can take a closer look at that. So by the magic of science and filmography, I will film this later on and then just integrate it into the video is what I'll do. But yes, there's that there. So that's track. That is track. And it doesn't look like steel. It's got that dark colour to it, which makes me think I don't actually have a magnet here, but never mind. I don't have a magnet here, but never mind. Right. Anyway, put that there. The final thing is going to be, let's just cut this scene whilst I put the track back in here. The final box, I already know what the final box is. It will be the static grass applicator. So that's what we've got in here. Ugh. Again, next time, Andy, when you're doing an unboxing video, you might want to have a knife. You might want to have a knife, pal. Because if you didn't have a knife, it makes opening the boxes a lot harder. Although I'm pretty good at just brute force. So, oh, this has got grass in it as well. How much grass? I have got so much static grass. It's insane. It's crazy. There's the instructions. And there's the static grass applicator. And there's a wee brush. Let's have a swatch at this. Let's have a look at this. So, again, I've got no idea how to use this thing. It's battery powered. What kind of batteries do you need? You need AA's and you need 2 of them. 2 AA's. This is powered by 2 AA batteries. And my understanding is that you put a pin on your board. Is that right? You put a pin on the board, you attach this to the pin on the board, and then you shake this around and it makes the grass all static. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. So there you go. Static grass applicator with some light green static grass and some dark green static grass and some yellow kind of sick mustard coloured static grass and some green with a little bit of brown in it as well. This is actually a little bit of a mix of like green and brown. I quite like that actually. It's like a green-yellow mix. That makes sense to mix the two, doesn't it really? So, there we go. There's a wee small unboxing of my first accessory purchases. The purchases that I've made in order to make my first ever layout. The layout itself is going to be a couple of months from now. I just don't have the space or the time, and there is no point in me building a layout in a room in a house that I'm trying to show off to sell. There's no point in that whatsoever. But I do have some more stuff that I'm going to show you, not in this video. I'll make more videos, more and more videos. And unrelated to train stuff, we have Janine Melnitz from Ghostbusters that we're also going to be unboxing. These videos will be coming in the future. But for now, I'm Scottish Andy. If you like watching my very, very amateur videos, then please like and please subscribe. More videos are on their way. Until then, thank you very much for watching.